Tell them I like their English very much.
उनको तुम लोग की तुम्हारी इंग्लिश बहुत अच्छी आई है. Say thank you.
Thank you.
Ooh, thank you. I understood that. Great. Um, tell me what is most interesting about learning and what's the most challenging, the most difficult?
सबसे ज्यादा पढ़ के मजा क्या आ रहा है? कौन बताएगा? क्या बताऊं? बताओ. क्या पढ़ने को मिल रहा है? क्या मजा आ रहा है तुम्हें? बताओ. तुम बताओ. हाँ बताओ.
मुझे पढ़ना बहुत अच्छा लग रहा है.
और सबसे बड़ा मजा क्या आ रहा है?
मजा इंग्लिश पढ़ने में.
She's saying that she's loving that she's getting new terms in English and terminologies, because earlier she didn't understood a single word of English and now she's getting better.
Do they have access to television anywhere?
Oh yeah, they do have television, but not all of them. Some of them have TVs at their home, but not all of them.
Right. And do they see children's cartoons in English like Sesame Street?
Can you hear me?
Now I can.
Okay.
So the last thing I heard was that they are learning new terms in English, and then I asked, do they get children's TV shows like Sesame Street?
They have a Cartoon Network here on TV and they watch it quite often whenever they get TV access, but not all the time, some of the time.
Okay. And maybe some other people could answer that of what do they like, what's interesting and what's challenging.
अच्छा चलो बताओ. कोई और बताए कि सबसे ज्यादा पढ़ के क्या मजा आ रहा है? क्या क्या मजा आ रहा है?
इंग्लिश.
और क्या मजा आ रहा है?
उर्दू.
और पढ़ने में मजा क्या आता है? पहले ये बातें पता तुम जो पढ़ रहे हो?
मुझे लिखना अच्छा लिखना
they are saying that they love to exercise, the exercises that I've been asking them to do, and the writings and the coloring, because I give them some activities like coloring the books and coloring some pictures in the books, and they love it so much.
So they like it because they can see it. It has different colors and shapes, so it's they really see it.
And because it's interesting, it's not boring. That's why.
And how do you teach them to write letters?
I make dots over the whiteboard, and I teach them that you have to connect the dots, and that's how it becomes a letter.
And what's the most challenging?
Challenging for me so far is they are really slow learners, so it's not easy for them to learn each and every word, because the next day I come up with the idea that they must remember the word I taught them yesterday, but they almost forget it, so I have to like redo it all over again even after a week. So I just keep asking them again and again, what's A, what's B, do you know how to write it, do you remember how to write it?
And are you teaching them in Urdu to write in Urdu?
Yeah, I'm teaching them English, math, and Urdu at the same time, but very slowly. I'm teaching them 1 or 2 words day by day.
Like, what's their word today?
Today the word in English was O. आज क्या सीखे तुम लोगों ने इंग्लिश में? O. O लिखना आता है? Yes. Yes, so I taught them O today.
Oh, the letter O?
Yeah.
And ask them what would they most like to be able to read on their own.
अच्छा, खुद से पढ़ के सबसे ज्यादा क्या मजा आता है ये बताओ?
इंग्लिश
नहीं, मतलब क्या पढ़ने का दिल करता है ये बताओ? पढ़ने का दिल करता है? Okay,
Yes.
खुद से
Yes.
क्या पढ़ने का दिल करता है? खुद से क्या पढ़ने का दिल करता है? इंग्लिश में क्या? Oh, so they're saying one of the girl is saying that she is trying to understand English because she likes to read the stories of English.
Like children's books?
Yeah, children books.
Mm.
And
Maybe-
even a little, I have been trying to like talk to them in English and ask them in questions in English, like what's your name and what's your mother's name. So they're really enjoying it.
But why do they need to learn English?
Because it's really important global language, and I feel like even if they go to schools over here, they are not teaching them proper English. I mean, some of the girls are going to schools, and in English they are not able to read it. Even up till now, they have been going to school. One of them is going to school, and they cannot read it.
What about the girl who is 10? Remember, she's 10 years old?
Yeah, that's her.
Well, and she's in school, right?
Yeah, she is.
Well, have her tell about what it's like in the government school. How many children in the class?
My class में कितने बच्चे हैं?
My classmate just
There are 50 students in her class, और वो सही से इंग्लिश पढ़ाते हैं वो लोग?
yes.
मतलब समझ आती है? मतलब तुम्हें उन्होंने थोड़ी आती है, उन्होंने जिस तरह मैंने पढ़ाया उन्होंने इस तरह पढ़ाया था. I'm asking her what's the difference of teaching me and the government school teachers. So she's saying that they don't teach her very proper English. चुप करके बैठो. चुप करके बैठो. बैठ जाओ, तैयबा बैठ जाओ. सब बैठो. बैठ जाओ. आराम से बैठो. They cannot see you right now, by the way.
I don't know what happened with my Skype. It's very strange. It doesn't have my name. It only has this Earth Haven. So I don't know what's going on, but I can see you and the
Okay,
children.
that's fine. Because they can't see you and they keep waving their hands in the like computer.
Oh.
चुप.
Tell them I'm sorry, my Skype isn't working correctly, so they don't see me.
पहले नजर आ रही थी ना वो अब इसलिए नहीं नजर आ रही क्योंकि उनका स्काइप काम नहीं कर रहा, उनका कैमरा काम नहीं कर रहा, इसलिए तुम लोग अपने हाथ नीचे करो और चुप करके बैठो, ठीक है? Okay.
So does that because the teacher doesn't know English, or because the class is too big in the government school?
It's because the teacher doesn't know English. English is really weak. Like the teachers over here, they are not really qualified. I'm sure they themselves don't know much about English. They can't like teach it properly.
That's interesting because it's so available. I mean, they can turn on the TV and hear English, right?
Yeah. But as I told you earlier, TV isn't available for all of them at their homes. Some of them have it, but not all of them, because they can't really afford it. The TV and then the cable network and everything, it's really costly. They can't afford it.
Right.
So all of them doesn't have access to TV.
But the teachers should.
I don't know what about the teachers, but I'm pretty sure they're not really qualified, because what I learned from a 10-year-old is that she can't read the words even properly. She can't combine them and make a single word out of it. So I had to teach her that you have to like join the letters and make a word. So that's what I've been trying to do, like so that they can. Yeah, so that she can know what does it mean, what is your name. She can ask someone, and if someone asks her, she can answer it. That's what I've been trying to do with her.
But can she write in Urdu?
Yeah, their Urdu is really good, because it's their national language, and the teachers at government school know really well Urdu. That's why they can write Urdu, they can read it. Urdu is really good.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
So, how many do you have? 10 students now, or how many do you have now?
more than 10. I have 11 students because one of the girl really wanted me to like teach her, so I just let her in that okay, I'll just teach you.
Good.
She's her sister, the 10-year-old sister. चुप करके बैठो, चुप करके बैठो, मुझे तंग नहीं करो, चुप करो बेटा, चुप करो, बैठ जाओ, आराम से बैठ.
Ask them, maybe each one of them could say what they would like to be able to read when they can read.
अच्छा तुम्हें जब पढ़ लोगे, अभी तो सीख रहे हो ना तुम लोग, जब तुम लोग पढ़ लोगे तो तुम लोग क्या पढ़ना चाहोगे? जैसे उसने बताया कि उसको स्टोरीज पढ़ना अच्छा लगता है, तो तुम्हें क्या अच्छा लगेगा पढ़ना?
अपने
हाँ बताओ, क्या पढ़ना चलेगा? किताबें या फिर क्या? किताबों की में क्या? किताबों के में क्या? स्टोरी में क्या?
ऐसे अभी तो क्या हो रहा है? अभी मुझे इंग्लिश क्या?
One of them is saying that she would like to learn essays.
Like to learn what? Pardon?
Essays, English essays. She says that she would like to learn the English essays. She would like to read it in future someday.
Oh.
Subhan beta.
And the others?
One of them is saying this English stories, and some others are saying that novels. Chup karke baitho.
Ask them, this is a different question, if they know about the problem of global warming, of climate change.
तुम लोगों को इतना पता है कि मौसम में जो तब्दीली आ रही है दिन ब दिन, ग्लोबल वार्मिंग का पता है तुम लोगों को? जो पूरी दुनिया में अब ग्लोबल वार्मिंग हो रही है, सर्दियाँ कम हो रही हैं, गर्मी. Oh yeah, one of them knows it and he's saying that yeah, summers are, yeah, he's saying it, that he knows it, that summers are really really big, huge, getting longer, and winters are getting shorter.
And what does he think causes it?
तुम्हें क्या लगता है ये जो गर्मियाँ ज़्यादा हो रही हैं और सर्दियाँ कम हो रही हैं, क्यों हो रही हैं उस्मान? क्यों हो रही हैं? तुम लोगों को क्या लगता है? अब सर्दियाँ छोटी होती जा रही है ना, फरवरी में सर्दी खत्म हो जाती है. तुम लोगों को क्या लगता है ये क्यों हो रही है? कुछ पता है? क्यों हो रहे हैं? कुछ पता है? No, they don't know it.
So he's the only one that knew global warming?
He doesn't have the exact idea of global warming, but he knows it, he notices it, that the summers are getting longer and winters are getting shorter. That's what he says.
And he's the only one who knew?
Yeah. तुम लोगों को लगता है कि गर्मियाँ ज़्यादा हो गई और सर्दियाँ कम हो गई?
सर्दियाँ कम है,
गर्मियाँ ज़्यादा. हाँ. Yeah, he's the only one.
Okay. Ask them if they think that their generation, if the young people will make a difference, because a lot of governments have trouble with corruption. Will they make a difference?
तुम लोगों को इतना लगता है कि इधर देखो मेरी तरफ सारे, अगर मुझे किसी की भी एक आवाज आई, चुप करके बैठो. तुम लोगों को इतना लगता है कि तुम लोग बड़े होके कुछ करोगे ऐसा कि मुल्क में तब्दीली आए? आपको ऐसे लगता है? नहीं लगता. क्यों? बड़े होके कुछ ऐसा नहीं करना कि जिससे मुल्क में तब्दीली आए. पीछे होके बैठो, पीछे होके बैठो. हाँ, बड़े होके क्या काम करना है? ऐसे कुछ करना है कि तुम मुल्क में जो है वो ये जो चोरियां हो रही हैं, ये सब हो रही हैं, इसको तुम लोग रोक सको. तुम लोग में से कौन जाना चाह रहा था पुलिस में? तो तुम लोग ऐसे कुछ करोगे कि मुल्क में अंदर तब्दीली आए? क्या करोगे तुम लोग? हाँ, क्या पकड़ोगे? चोरों को पकड़ोगे? all of them are getting very enthusiastic about it when I said that what will you do in the future if you have to minimize the corruption. So they are saying they'll catch the thieves, they'll run after them, and they'll do something like that, some measurements like that.
The thieves in government?
Thieves in government and overall. There are so many robberies happening around us. So she is saying that she'll catch the thief someday because she want to be in police.
Ah, got it.
Yeah.
So ask some more if they think their generation is different or if they're the same as their parents.
तुम लोग को ये लगता है कि तुम लोग अपने माँ बाप जैसे हो या उनसे मुख्तलिफ हो? किस तरह मुख्तलिफ हो?
क्योंकि वो पढ़े नहीं हुए, हम पढ़ने लगे। अब हम पढ़ने
All of them are saying that they are really different from their parents because they weren't able to read and write, and we are able to read and write now.
And what difference will that make?
इससे तुम लोगों की लगता है क्या तब्दीली आएगी? तुम लोगों के पेरेंट्स नहीं पढ़ सके ना, नहीं पढ़ सके ना तुम लोगों के माँ बाप, अब तुम लोग पढ़ सके हो तो तुम लोग क्या तब्दीली लाओगे? और मुल्क के लिए क्या करोगे?
बीमारों की मदद करेंगे।
They are saying that she's saying that she'll help others. She's saying that she'll help the poor people. He is saying that he will help in losing the corruption or minimizing them.
That's interesting. They know about corruption in government.
Oh yeah, they know it.
Interesting.
चुप करके बैठो, मुझे किसी की आवाज ना है। चुप करके बैठो, इधर देखो, चुप करो।
Are you?
Can you hear me?
I didn't hear what you said last. The last thing I heard was that they do want to tackle corruption in government.
Oh yeah, that's what I said. I didn't say anything after that. I was trying to like make a peace, make them peace. Can you please keep quiet, all of them? चुप करके बैठो, आराम से बैठ जाओ। शाबाश, very good, very good, very good.
Let's see. Ask them if they have any questions of me in California.
कुछ पूछना है इनसे? कुछ नहीं पूछना, पूछना नहीं। ये कौन है?
आप कौन है? आप कौन है? आप कौन है? आपका नाम क्या है? What is your name? What is your name?
They are asking you what is your name.
Okay, you tell them Gail Kimball.
Gail Kimball. What's her name? Gail
Kimball.
Gail Kimball. और क्या पूछना है?
What is that?
और क्या पूछना है उसके अलावा? उर्दू में बोलो।
आप कहाँ रहते हैं? आप कहाँ रहते हैं?
They are again asking where do you live. ये रहती है अमेरिका में, कैलिफोर्निया में। ठीक है, अमेरिका मुल्क है ना, उसमें एक सिटी या स्टेट है, उसका नाम है कैलिफोर्निया। ये वहाँ पे रहती है। ठीक है, और कुछ पूछना है? They are asking if you are living alone.
Yes, I know it's unusual in Pakistan, but here about a quarter of Americans live alone.
यहाँ पे तो हम सब इकट्ठे रहते हैं ना, लेकिन अमेरिका में बहुत ज़्यादातर लोग जो हैं वो अकेले रहते हैं। वो अपना काम करते हैं, अपना खुद खर्चा उठाते हैं और अकेले रहते हैं। ठीक है, यहाँ पे तो ऐसा नहीं होता ना, लेकिन वहाँ पे ऐसा है। सही है, और कुछ पूछना है? उस्मान,
आपकी क्या हाल है? आपकी क्या हाल है?
One of them is asking how are you doing?
Tell them I have a grandson who's a boy who's 7, and he comes in and stays with me a lot.
वो कह रही है उनका एक भांजा है छोटा, वो तुम लोगों की उम्र का है। ठीक है, और काफ़ी जो है ये इनके ग्रैंडसन्स हैं जो कि तुम्हारी उम्र के हैं, तुम लोगों की उम्र के हैं, छोटे छोटे हैं। ठीक है, और क्या पूछना है? और क्या पूछना है इनसे? What do you do for your work? What do you do?
I used to teach in university and now I write books.
वो यूनिवर्सिटी में पहले पढ़ाती थी और अब वो किताबें लिखती हैं। मजे की बात है। और क्या पूछना है? बोलो शाबाश, आराम से अच्छा सवाल पूछो। हाँ पूछो। She's asking if you are coming to visit them someday.
Tell him I would love to. Can I stay at his house?
वो कह रही है कि मुझे बहुत मजा आएगा, तो मुझे अपने घर पे रखोगी?
जी।
Okay, she's saying yeah for sure.
Okay. Tell him I've been to India twice, but not Pakistan.
ये इंडिया गई हुई हैं 2 दफ़ा, लेकिन पाकिस्तान नहीं आई। वो ये बता रही हैं कि मतलब वो आ चुकी हैं लेकिन इंडिया आई थी, अभी तक पाकिस्तान नहीं आई। सही है? और क्या पूछना है? हाँ,
आप कहाँ पे हो? आप कहाँ पे हो?
वो पूछ लिया अमेरिका में. वो this girl is saying that please come at least for once.
She's what? Pardon?
She's asking you that please come visit us at least for once in life.
Yes, I agree. Tell her I would love to.
वो कह रही है हाँ मैं बिल्कुल तुम सही कह रही हो, मैं आऊंगी जरूर. कब जब मौका मिला.
I wanted to come for Hassan and Iram's wedding, but it didn't. I didn't.
वो कह रही है कि वो मेरी और हसन की शादी पे आना चाहती थी लेकिन वो नहीं आ सके. हाँ.
Ask them if they think there's differences between what boys and girls can do, if they're the same or if they're different.
मुझे बताओ तुम लोगों को क्या लगता है कि लड़के और लड़कियां बराबर हैं या फिर लड़के कुछ और कर सकते हैं लड़कियां कुछ और कर सकती हैं या दोनों हर काम कर सकते हैं मिलके? अच्छा, तुम लोगों को ये नहीं लगता कि लड़के ऊपर हैं लड़कियां नीचे हैं? क्यों? ऐसा क्या है जो तुम नहीं कर सकती और लड़के कर सकते हैं? ऐसा क्या है? तुम लोगों को क्या लगता है तुम लोग लड़कों के बराबर हो, सब चीजें कर सकते हो या नहीं कर सकते? They are saying that they don't see any difference between boys and girls. They can equally do everything as boys can.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah, I'm amazed to see that as well.
Sometimes teachers say that girls work harder in school. Do they see that or not? It's just they're the same.
In fact, I see that because I have this guy and he's very naughty and he's very careless. Even though he's really intelligent, he picks up really fast. So even if he pays attention for 2 seconds, he can learn it so well. But the girls are really hardworking. They are slow learners, but very hardworking.
Interesting.
बेटे नहीं करो और चुप करके बैठो. चुप करके बैठो. मुझे आवाज ना है किसी की. जिसने आज जो चुप करके बैठो. इधर देखो उस्मान, इधर देखो. हाँ, ऐसे देखो. शाबाश.
So you have 2 boys in the group?
Yeah. Yeah, I have 2 boys in the group and 8 girls.
That's great. That's great.
Yeah.
Great. Is your mother around? Because I would like to thank her for letting you use her house.
I can call her if you want to talk to her. She's in the other room, but I'll call her if you want to.
That would be great.
जाओ अम्मा को बुला के लाओ. अम्मा को बुला के लाओ. एक बंदा जाए बस. बैठो नूर आराम से बैठ जाओ. मलाइका उस्मान आराम से बैठ जाओ. नूर फातिमा चुप चुप. नूर फातिमा इधर बैठो. इधर बैठो. शाबाश. बैठ जाओ. मलाइका शाबाश. खड़ी हो जाओ.
अब इस बार मैंने मलाइका को मारा. बाबा
चुप कर दे. मम्मा को कहो आ जाए. उस्मान बेटा ऐसे नहीं करो. शाबाश.
Can you oh, there she is.
अभी
What? मुझे ये पेंसिल दो. मुझे पेंसिल दो. मलाइका पेंसिल दो अपनी. लाओ. चलो. आपके पास पेंसिल है? किसके पास पेंसिल है? बस. किसी के पास पेंसिल है? मलाइका ऊपर बैठो. शाबाश. बैठ जाओ बस. उस्मान चुप करके इधर देखो. इधर
Can
देखो.
you make the camera move so we can see the room, so we can see what the house looks like?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Okay. Can you see?
Yes.
So this is how the room looks like. चुप करो यार तुम लोग. चुप. चुप. बहुत तंग कर रहे हो. Can you see it?
Yes, thank you.
अब चुप करके बैठो ना, तुम लोगों से बात हो रही है, तुम लोग चुप करके बात सुनो बस.
How many brothers and sisters do you have, and do they have, the kids? They usually have like 4 or 5 siblings, maybe?
Yeah, I have 2 sisters and 3 brothers.
Uh-huh.
तुम्हारे कितने बहन हैं? 4 भाई बहन. Okay, he has 4 brothers and 4 sisters. तुम्हारे कितने बहन भाई हैं? They are 3 sisters. Okay, 3 sisters and 2 brothers.
Wow.
4 brothers and 1 sister. तुम्हारी 4 brothers and 4 sisters of the 10-year-old.
Wow.
3 sisters and 2 brothers of this girl. उस्मान तुम्हारे कितने बहन भाई हैं? कितने बहन भाई हो? Okay, there are 2 brothers and भाई बहनें कितनी? And 3 sisters. So my mother is here. Amma idhar aa.
So
Hello.
Hello. I want to thank you, Mrs. Khan, so much for sharing your house with this new school. I just wanted you to know I'm very appreciative. Thank you.
कुछ कह रहे हैं आपने? You are welcome. You are very welcome. You are very welcome. She is very happy with the project as well.
Oh, good. Ask her what she did to encourage her daughters and sons to be achievers like you, to go to university and for you to be a doctor. What was her
आपने
philosophy?
क्यों पढ़ाया लिखाया हमें और हम सबको? क्या क्या ज़रूरत थी, आपको लगता था कि क्यों हमें पढ़ना लिखना चाहिए, या हम लोगों को डॉक्टर क्यों बनना चाहिए, इंजीनियर क्यों बनना चाहिए? क्यों क्यों क्या?
क्योंकि मुझे बहुत अच्छा लगता था कि मेरे बच्चे पढ़े लिखे हों, सोसाइटी में इनका नाम हो.
और ज़रूरत क्या थी?
ज़रूरत यही थी कि ये अपना वेल मैनर्ड हो, इनको कल को कोई ऐसा मसला ना हो.
Yeah, she's saying that she wanted us to be very independent so that we can stand in the society someday and earn by ourselves, and we don't have to be dependent over anyone.
And the girls as much as the boys.
Yeah, exactly. The girls as much as the boys.
So
She never made us feel
Equal.
any difference. Yeah, we were always been equal.
Equal.
so she's a feminist.
Oh, basically, yeah, she is. So am I.
That's fabulous. Is she
Yeah.
is she unusual for her generation?
Very unusual, I would say, because a lot of her sisters are not feminist. I have seen them.
And why is she?
आप इस तरह क्यों हैं कि लड़के और लड़कियां इक्वल होनी चाहिए? ये आप ऐसे थी या हमारे अब्बू ऐसे थे, या क्यों? आप में ऐसी क्या चीज़ है?
अब्बू में तो नहीं था, मेरे में था कि मतलब लड़के लड़कियां इक्वल हो, इनमें कोई डिफरेंस ना हो, दोनों एक जैसे हो, दोनों को एक जैसा मतलब तालीम मिले, एक जैसा इनका सारा बिहेवियर
लेकिन
सबके
क्यों?
साथ. इसीलिए ना कि कल को ये अपना मेंटेन कर सकें, अपनी फैमिली को सपोर्ट कर सकें.
She is saying that her husband, like my father, wasn't like that. So she was herself like that because she wanted us to raise our family. I'm sorry.
So your father's not a feminist.
No, he's not.
So what gave her the courage and the idea to be independent?
My father has actually passed away. He has passed away for like 3 years. But before marriage, my father was not like that. He was like having some differences that there should be some difference between girls and boys. She changed his point of view
Wow.
after marriage.
Oh wow. That's fabulous. So are your sisters professionals like you?
Yeah. My youngest sister is going to be a doctor as well. She is studying.
Mm-hmm.
And my eldest sister, and she has already studied like masters and done everything.
Wow.
पानी ला के दो तो भाई
And how much education does your mother have?
She has like 14 years of education.
Mm-hmm. So she was unusual for her generation that way too.
Yeah, exactly.
Uh-huh. Does Hassan want to join the conversation? Is he there?
He is asking me to, but I am unable to add him.
उस्मान इधर बात हो रही चुप कर जो
Hassan's not there?
No, he's not here right now.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well then, are you still teaching? Because we need to talk about some kind of money raiser so that the school can continue a way for the children's families to make money.
No, I'm just gonna send the kids home because it's getting late, and then I'll continue talking to you.
Okay. Great.
Just give me 5 minutes, okay?
Yeah, sure. Thank you.